Hi Pisces, this is your weekly reading. I just wanted to ask before I forget if you would like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to put a one-word question in the comments, I'd love to pull a card for you. So let's get started with your reading. Spirit, what message do you have for Pisces? 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 Sorry, I feel the need to shuffle it again. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. And then I also wanted to do this Lenormand deck. It's tiny but mighty. I love the messages it sends. Spirit, what message do you have for Pisces? Spirit, what message do you have for Pisces? We have the heart, we have the ring, and the key. And then I also like this deck. It's called the Inner, but I feel like these days we're all so busy that we don't think about our inner self, the inner messages we're trying to send ourselves. Spirit, what do you have for Pisces? Spirit, what do you have for Pisces? Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Pisces? Be still. You are enough. Find your haven. Okay, so I was looking at this one. You have the Eight of Pentacles, learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor, attention to detail, skilled work that you love. And it has the heart, so it's not a love reading or anything, but I mean, it could relate to love, but it doesn't have to. But it said skilled work that you love. So maybe doing something that you're passionate about, something that you love to do. But the Eight of Pentacles shows that you are so close to the ending goal, because 10 of Pentacles is as high as it goes. Sorry. But I feel like, here you are doing all this hard work to reach this goal. And with the heart there, it definitely shows that, you will reach success. Skilled work that you love, doing something it is that you really enjoy. Not sure if you're, doing a side hustle that you enjoy and you have your full-time job, or if you left your full-time job and doing your side hustle, full-time, or whatever it may be. But it definitely seems like you're doing something you love. And these days I feel like we need more of that, because life's so short, and we really should enjoy what we love, and not be so worried and stressed all the time doing things that we don't like to do just to pay the bills. But it does say be still, cultivate a space of stillness, silence, to just be. I mean, Pisces, I feel like you guys are usually pretty good about finding your inner space, but maybe lately you've been a little busy trying to build this empire, and you haven't really had a chance to be still. Sometimes I also think we all get a little caught up in technology, and we're not really taking the time to do our breath work, breathe in, breathe out, get good rest. I mean, you see here the moon's right here. I'm not sure if you're not getting a lot of rest because you're thinking about a lot of stuff, but it does seem like, you got a lot on your plate because you're over here working hard to build this empire. So, but maybe it's just spirit telling you, like, hey, take a little break, get some rest, recharge yourself. You'll be at your best if you get a little recharge. But here we have the Three of Cups, which, definitely shows a celebration. It shows these long nights. Hear how it's the full moon, and see how it's a smaller moon. I think maybe you will start to give yourself a little more rest, once you reach that goal, because it says news worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, graduation, a time of gratitude, close communities, or chosen families. I'm also not sure if you are into social media platforms, but sometimes those can be our communities helping us out. where they give you likes and more views and those types of things. But it could just be a celebration in general. I'm not sure if you have any festivities you're going to. You could have a wedding, a reunion. It could be all kinds of, functions. It is that time of year because the weather's nice and a lot of people plan a lot of things, but maybe that could be your time for stillness. You have a little fun, but then it's kind of like a little mini getaway if you do have a function to go to. But maybe it is a wedding because I do see a ring. It could be a celebration of engagement. If you're not in a relationship, it just seems like, it is a wish come true here. You have the lamp that's like making a wish with the genie, the stars. So it could be your empire successful. That's your wish granted. Your star wish. I feel like whatever it may be, it is definitely a time of celebration because here you're almost at the peak of your goal, and then you have the heart here, which is also love, and then you have like engagement ring and stuff. So I'm not sure. Maybe you do have a wedding or an engagement or something. If not, it's definitely a celebration of some sort. And here it says you are enough. You do not have to give more. Definitely, I feel like with this, here you are doing all this work. Sometimes you see all those right there. It's like giving, taking care of everybody else, doing everything for everybody else. And I feel like that's one thing I love about Pisces is you guys are so empathic and you guys are so kind. And I always say you guys are like the fairy tale prince, fairy tale princess. You guys have a heart of gold and you always put others before yourself. And I think here it's just saying that you are enough. You don't have to prove to anybody. Be who you are. Don't feel like you have to overexert yourself to show people that you are good enough because you are good enough. But, definitely don't forget that. And here we have too much going on. Yeah, too much going on. Stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events, rapid changes, the ability to multitask, business travel. It's just like I was saying here, you're like taking on too much. See how many there are right there and all the, pentacles you have right here, and here the person's working. And then over here, you got the 8 of Wands. That's like task, too much going on. But it also can be good tasks because it says positive opportunities, unexpected events. It could be good expected events because you got the fireworks. Hey, what if it's an engagement? It was unexpected, but it's something you've always wanted. If it's not relationship, it's success with your career. It's a celebration. It's unexpected, but all that hard work paid off. And it shows here with the key. I mean, it literally could be a key to a new house, a key to a new car, a key to a new office. It could be a key finding a solution to something that reaches that destination. It can be interpreted in many different ways, but I feel like Spirit is just saying that, like, you have the key to succeed, and all this weight that you've had on yourself with these 8 of Wands, you will come to the conclusion and the success that it is you need. You just gotta, keep pushing because you're almost there. I think so often people give up before the task is even completed and you were so close to the end. So just don't give up, because as you can see, you have so much to celebrate and so many positive things going on. And it says, find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. And here we have the key. So I'm wondering if some people, it is a house, it is a general reading, but maybe some people are getting a new house or going on a trip and staying in a place, celebrating with people, going to a reunion, a graduation, a wedding, or whatever it may be. But I do feel like find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting for you. So you do have a lot to look forward to. So I hope this reading was helpful. I look forward to your next reading. Bye.